Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be continuing our Bible story. If you remember, we learned about Abraham, having the descendants, his name changing into Abraham, and even giving Lot, his own, section of that promised land. But today we're getting to a new story, page starting here. It's called A Lot Is Not Enough, based on Genesis chapter 19. So, meanwhile, two of the angels have reached Sodom. Abraham's nephew Lot welcomes them. You are strangers here. Come, stay at my home. No, it's okay. We'll spend the night here. We'll spend the night out here. So, obviously, you remember they went. The strangers are basically the angels, messengers from God. Abraham had told him that he would have a son and all that. And now they made their way to Lot. Trust me, the square is not safe. There's something strange about those two men. They're so pretty and probably rich. Let's rob them and have our way with them. There that night, the wicked men gather a crowd and surround Lot's house. Those strangers let us have them, they yell out. It says, no, don't do this wicked thing. We'll do worse things to you, Lot, if you don't send them out. Just as the mob reaches out for Lot, the two strangers pull him inside and bolt to the door. Break down the door. Let's get him, So they're basically going to try to kill him and rob him and all that. Outside Lot's house in Sodom, the mob goes wild. As the men push against Lot's door, the angels showing their power strike the rioters blind. Help, I can't see. My eyes. Who hit me? So, using their power, from God, they blind the men. And now they're, freaking out. They can't see either, Inside Lot's house, they are discussing this. There are no righteous people left in this town. Run for your lives. The Lord sent us here to destroy the wicked city. My family, I must save them. Lot's son-in-law only laugh when he tries to warn them. They refuse to leave the doomed city. So early the next morning, the two angels lead Lot, his wife, and their two daughters away. Suddenly, all Sodom burst into flames. Lot's wife's... Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, now here's also a well-known part. Don't look back at the city, or you will also die. But it's the only home I've ever known. So, as they're destroying this, the angels tell them, don't look back or you will die. Lot's wife stops and looks back longingly. Instantly, she is turned into a pillar of salt. Only Lot and his two daughters escape God's punishment. So, the city was so corrupt, and God destroyed it. And, so Lot's watches that destroyed, and then his wife turns into salt. They told him not to look back, and she looked back anyways. Early the next morning, Abraham goes to the hilltop to worship and sees the thick smoke rising from the ruins of the wicked city. As surely as night follows day, destruction follows sin. Oh God, help me lead my people in the paths of the righteous. So that alone should motivate. Obviously, God will not do that now. He's not going to, send angels and basically destroy an entire city. But he still punishes us to this day. Whether it be, punishing you yourself. You might, fall on a downfall as far as your money or, things, might not be going your way. It could be a sickness or a death of a loved one. There's many things God can do. And some people, but you must keep your faith, because, even if you're a good Christian Indian, you feel like you're getting punished and everything's, going bad for you, and you feel like you're facing the biggest mountain you ever faced in your life, and, everything's, just going horribly wrong. Just remember that this could be a punishment or even a test from God from something you did, earlier in your life. But if you stick with God, just like as Job did, keep your faith, keep praying, God will get you through it, and then eventually He's going to start blessing you, abundantly. And so just keep that faith, and never give up. Try your best, to turn away from sin. It's the urge, just like how Lot's wife, she had the urge to turn back, and she turned to salt. So don't turn back. Don't turn back to sin. Don't turn back to any of that junk. Because just as she, turned to salt and died, it's destroying your soul, and eventually you will be sent to hell for eternity, and you don't want that. It's a horrible place. And God talks about it a lot in the Bible for a reason, because He doesn't. He wants, He's scaring us away from it. So keep your eyes straight. Keep moving forward. Keep your faith in God, and do your best to bless Him and others. And good things will come, and you'll have a good place in good place in heaven. And your name will be written down in that book of life. But I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something new today. As always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys next week.